Hi Jan, James here from Auckloose. We've tidied this up a bit and improved the interface slightly. So now just click on geoscout.html after you've opened the zip file that I sent you. This will load a map of the commune, and it will show you the number one place where the system and our algorithm is saying that we should look at developing 2 turbines. As I said, we can make this 1 turbine or 3 turbines or 5 or however many we like, but the default's 2. We can also change the turbine type and height, but we can talk about that separately. You can configure this for a satellite view or the street view, which is what I prefer. And down here, you can start to understand like different pros and cons of selecting sites. So this particular method we've applied, we've asked the algorithm to avoid Natura 2000 sites, which we've successfully done. You can also look at protected areas, which in this case is the same thing. You can look at power lines, and here you can see we're not too close to power lines. We've also got substations. Those are the purple dots. The substations include the DSO capacity information, so we know how much capacity is available or is not available for connections. Okay, so you can play around with these different filters. We're going to come back to them ourselves in a second. Here's the rankings. I can look at rank number 1. I can look at rank number 2, 3, which is in the north, and this is actually closer to a power line, and it's also close to a substation here. Yeah, so you can play around with this. You can zoom in, and let me just explain what these circles mean. So the green node is the wind turbine. The first circle, I'm just going to delete one. Actually, no, I'm not. The first circle is 400 meters circumference. Then we have a 600 and an 800 meter circumference ring. You can remove those if it bothers you, or if you just want to look at one level. People have different rights if they live within different rings. And these lines indicate the distance from the turbine to the nearest neighbour in this example. So I can look at address dots, which we pull in from an API we have access to. And these are actually addresses. You can see the address. We've removed the owner for GDPR reasons, but we also have that information for the parcel of land if we need to reach out to them, see if they want to be part of the energy community. Yeah, so these are the people in the immediate vicinity, and you can say, okay, well, this house is really close, and maybe it's too close. You can talk to the neighbour and see what they think, and you can manually edit this. So say, okay, well, this isn't going to work, so we're going to need to, let's just find our placement again. Whoops. We're going to need to remove this turbine, and you can just click on it and remove it, or you can move it yourself. And let me just make this a bit easier to see. But focusing on the people within 400 meters, I can move this myself, and each line is houses within the circumference 400 meters. Pretty cool, eh? So the goal is to disturb as few people as possible. So yeah, you can have some fun with that. What else is there to show you on this? Only to say that the algorithm is actually based on minimizing the impact on neighbors. Of course, you can invite them to become part of the energy community, which is what we certainly plan to do. Yeah, So I think that's about everything. So let me know how you get on with those files, those two files. And yeah, have some fun. I hope this helps.